Have you thought about making a podcast of your own, but you're not sure where to begin or what the process looks like? Well, I use Anchor because it is the easiest way to make a podcast. They give you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Their creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. And you can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello and welcome to Leaflet. Today we are looking at an article titled Coviewing Educational Media. Does Coviewing help low-income preschoolers learn auditory and audiovisual vocabulary associations? This comes from AERA Open from the April to June 2019 issue, Volume 5, Number 2, pages 1 through 12. While many have come to think of children's media as the, quote, digital babysitter, educational programming such as high-quality television shows or interactive ebooks can be more cognitively beneficial than reading or listening alone. This is likely due to the ability of multimedia resources to provide both auditory and visual input, something that books alone just cannot do. Indeed, previous research suggests that preschoolers, quote, successfully learn vocabulary from educational media even when viewing media alone, unquote. However, the study we are reviewing today looks at the impact of co-viewing, parents viewing educational media with their children, and the difference in impact between low-income preschoolers, assumed to have weaker initial vocabularies, and those from high-income families, assumed to have stronger initial vocabularies. The co-viewing of educational material is often recommended to parents with young children. Making media consumption a personal, interactive experience can increase and direct attention of the child, as well as increase the educational component through repetition and elaboration. Many educational programs for children seek to do this to some extent on their own, but further support from a familiar individual may improve the encoding and retaining of information for children. This study tries to make simulated parent-child interactions during co-viewing as natural as possible. For example, in previous studies, it has been shown that pausing the media to elaborate to the child improves retention. However, in a natural situation, parents are thought to be unlikely to pause the programming to do this. In reality, elaborating on the content means that children must choose for a moment to focus on either the parent or the content, missing information from one of them for a period of time. It was found in this research that children assumed to have stronger initial vocabularies also had stronger word knowledge and thus learned new words more easily. Therefore, viewing of the same educational media disproportionately benefits children with higher baseline vocabularies, exacerbating the educational divide between the two. This ought to be considered the natural order of things, and not a problem on its own. Furthermore, while co-viewing had little overall impact on vocabulary knowledge, children assumed to have lower baseline vocabularies were especially benefited by the exercise based on their assessment results. It is important to note that this study involved trained assessors rather than parental figures as co-viewers with the children, and it is unknown what impact this drastic shift in familiarity could have had on the learning process in this particular educational environment. What do you think? Let us know in the comments wherever the heck those are. Do they even exist? I don't think they do. Leave a review, I guess. You don't have to. You can give us 1 star, but if you want to talk, I guess we can talk there. I don't know. Send me an email. Call me. Don't call me. Please don't call me. If you would like to read the rest of this article, if you'd like to look at the research yourself, a link will be in the description as always, and I bet you know where that is, even if the comments are non-existent. I know that description's around here somewhere. We'll find it in the drawer, in the cabinet, in your pockets of your pants from yesterday that you just threw off after work so you could sit on the couch. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. This is the outro. Great. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening, and never stop learning.